An urgent warning in Ukraine has the U.S. shuttering its embassy in Kyiv. Ukraine used American-made ballistic missiles on targets in Russian territory yesterday, and it's widely being reported that came only after the United States authorized it. Crystal Gumansing is in London now with a closer look at the reaction to the warnings.
At this point, there are a number of embassies in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, that have now followed the Americans' lead. I want to show you, first of all, the message from the U.S. Department of State, giving a little bit more information. I can put it up on screen. I can read a part of that to you as well. It noted that the United States had specific information about a potentially significant air attack on November 20th, saying that the embassy will be closed and recommends all U.S. citizens be prepared to immediately shelter in the event of an air alert being announced. So the embassy, the U.S. embassy in the capital being paused, services not being offered right now. I can say that the Spanish embassy has followed suit, and there's also now a warning for Canadians. The Canadian government travel page has added that American alert to its page and has suspended in-person consular services in Kyiv. So a number of embassies following that American lead. At this point, we don't have any other details about a significant strike on Kyiv today. It's worth noting that, Angie, of course, there are continuous strikes on the capital, but an interesting and significant move for the Americans to put out such a notice, and then for so many embassies to follow suit and stop offering in-person services today.
Yeah, indeed, as you say, of course, coming on the heels of now the United States, of course, allowing Ukraine to use, arms, those ballistic missiles that were manufactured in the U.S. With that being said, of course, we know that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke with Fox News. He had a dire message about possible funding cuts from the U.S. Talk to us more about that, because, again, we know 2 months from now, a new government will be coming in, led by Donald Trump.
It really is uncertain times for Ukraine, and the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed that. He was asked by Fox News Channel's Trey Yingst what potentially could happen if American support is either reduced or cut altogether. Take a listen to how he answered that.
If they will cut, I think we will lose. Of course, anyway, we will stay, we will fight. We have our production, but it's not enough to prevail. And I think it's not enough to survive. And I think that what is very dangerous if we will lose unity in Europe, and what is most important, unity between Ukraine and the United States.
The U.S. just announced that it would be providing Ukraine with more support. It will be sending over anti-personnel mines, Angie. That is incredibly controversial. They decided previously not to do that. Anti-tank mines were provided. Anti-personnel mines are contested all over the world. Canada, in fact, in 1997, led a world treaty to stop the use, production, and storage of those weapons because of their indiscriminate nature. Ukraine has said that they would only deploy them on their territory and not in densely populated areas. That is another move by the American administration to try to shore up support before the end of the Biden administration's term. The Kremlin is out today saying that clearly the Biden administration is trying to do everything it can to continue the war before it leaves office. So another reversal there from the American administration, Angie.
All right, that is Crystal Gumansing for us in London. Thanks, Crystal.